What's good, chat? How we doing? 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 Blue percent Pog? Hell yeah. It's so slow. What do we mean it's so slow? Mr. 400 with the first. Appreciate it, dog. Chat, blue percent might actually be falling today. Gang, so you got me back into playing Hollow Knight, right? Okay. Got the first, baby? Yeah, bro pre-fired the first. That's crazy. Anyway. What's up, Joe? How we doing? Scams, how we doing? Towers, what's good? Blue balls off the walls. I have arrived for the Balatro Falls. What does that even mean? Welcome. Welcome. That's all I'm gonna say. How you doing? How you doing? My internet isn't wanting to connect to my phone. Oh, I got you. Bro spat poetry. True. Currently running a build that involves running at the enemy and dealing damage using iframes and the charms I have equipped. Got you. Evil schmeckles with the follow. Crazy. My chat actually about to have its own multiverse. Can I get my fan to work to like stay in one place? That'd be sick. No, that's just not allowed. Alright, well I'm gonna put it there, and if it falls, it falls. What's up, Justice? Excuse me. Alright, chat. My name is Lectums, and I am evil. That's wild. What's up, someone unknown? How we doing? It's going pretty good for me. It's going pretty good for me. I had a pretty good day. I can't lie. Had a pretty good day. Was semi-productive. Got some videos out. Got some shorts clipped. Stuff like that. Got some stuff for the variety channel sorted out. And then I kind of just hung out. And my editor, who's like a friend of mine that I know from high school, was like, hey, you should play Balatro multiplayer against me. And I was like, really? So I played 2 games against my editor, and don't want to brag or anything, but I smoked him. He's also like not super experienced with the game yet, so like, you know. Doing good. Heard from some other stream that Plasma deck is harder than Black. Didn't see that coming as a noob who doesn't have Plasma yet. I think Plasma, it's definitely not harder than Black. But I think Plasma on Gold Stake is very difficult. I think Plasma on Gold Stake is very difficult to play. Plasma and White Stake is like genuinely free wins. Like you almost have to try harder on White Stake to lose with Plasma deck than to win. But Plasma, once you start getting to the higher stakes, it's really awkward, I'm not gonna lie. Balatro Black deck is still kicking my ass. I feel like Hydrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby, but I'm the Coughing Baby. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Black deck is so frustrating, man. Black deck is so frustrating, dog. What account is being shown at the moment? What do you mean? Hello? Where is he? Am I showing as Mr. 400? Yeah. I'm caught somewhere between a shock and a ginger place. That's crazy. Oh god, not blue percent again? Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Almost beat my first ever gold stake run on Ghost deck, but I accidentally kept copying the Perkeo instead of my Ancient Joker. That's so tragic, man. Is it just the missing hand that makes black deck hard? Would the gold be to hope you get a hand voucher? 100% it's just the missing hand that makes it incredibly difficult. If you can get grabber voucher on black deck, it's like, it is insane how much easier it is to operate with, because you get that extra joker slot on black deck, right? The issue with the -1 hand is -1 hand kills like 90% of your early game, because it's -1 opportunities to score. you're seeing less cards because you have 3 discards, or 3 hands, 2 discards on gold stake instead of 4 hands, 2 discards. So it's 5 cards that you can less that you can see from your deck. So you can't see as much of your deck. It's -1 opportunity to score, and then hands that are left over when you beat a blind also convert to money. So it snowballs quite a bit when you don't have those extra dollars converting from your extra hands. Your econ on black deck is insanely worse in your early game than it would be on any other deck in the game. Anti-7 too. That's tragic. That's actually so sad. Keep going, man. You'll win. You'll win it eventually. I genuinely want to see this. I want to see a Cavendish only build, meaning infinite copies of Cavendish. I haven't seen it at all. I want to say somebody on YouTube has nan-infed with Cavendish, but I'm not sure. Are you gonna try and do other colors challenges? I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. If the YouTube video does well, I'll do it. But I'm not foreseeing this being a very fun challenge. So like, you know, if the YouTube video pops off, then I'll do challenges for the other colors. But you know, I'm planning on it just being blue % for right now. Hello, Lily. All right, so the plan for today, for those who can't read, we're doing chat suggested challenges. There's been 2 challenges that my chat wants me to undergo. Both are unofficial, but both have been. One was made up by me and we did it on a mod, and the other has been entirely made up by chat. So there's the blue % challenge and the vanilla Nuzlocke challenge. You can go back in my channel history and you can find that I played the Pokemon mod for Balatro, and I made my own rule set for Nuzlocking the Pokemon mod. If you don't know what a Nuzlocke is, it's essentially just a harder version of playing Pokemon. And I translated the rules for that challenge into Balatro, and I beat it on every single stake. So it is possible on every stake. It was difficult, but it was possible. So somebody in chat wanted me to try that on vanilla, with just vanilla jokers, no Pokemon jokers, and I do think it's still possible. So we're gonna try and do that on gold stake. But the thing that I'm gonna try first is blue %, which essentially it's a running joke in my Twitch chat. Blue % is a challenge that Twitch chat invented, where you can only interact with blue things or with things that interact with blue things. So we're gonna do like a run, just like a practice run here, so I can explain the rules. So first off, Twitch chat has argued that you should be able to use any deck that has blue in it. So like Nebula would be good, Ghost would be good. Painted is not majority blue, but I guess you could use Painted. Anaglyph and Plasma. No, Plasma's not blue. But Twitch chat has argued that you should be able to use any deck that is like majorly blue. I have argued that you should only be able to use blue deck, but I mean, it's a stupid, like, just made up challenge. So if you want to do this for some reason because you like hate yourself as much as I do and you want to do it on some other blue deck, go for it. So blue deck, blue stake is what I'm going to be playing on, because again, we can only interact with blue things. So we have to do blue deck, blue stake. Let's play. All right. For starters, we always have to skip the big blind. We can't skip the boss blind, otherwise it would be a skip. But the small blind is blue, so we can play it. The big blind is not blue, so we can't play the big blind. So we always have to skip the big blind. And then obviously, like I said, we have to play the boss blind. So let's get into a match. We can choose whether or not to skip the... Actually, should we make it so that... We should make it so that we can only play the small blind. You can't skip small and you can't play big. I think that's a good rule. The challenge is still in development, which is why I don't have like a rule set on screen. I just remembered this chat's favorite jokers, and my challenge would be awful. Wait, what was your challenge? You should do a viewer % where you ask 5 random chatters their favorite joker and use those. So we would just be playing jokerless on like 90% of seeds. I see what you're going for, but that would just actually be kind of impossible unless we did it seeded. Just happy my creation is just a rage bait run. Okay. So let's play the blind. Another thing about this challenge. We can only interact with blue cards. We can discard because otherwise it would just be impossible. But we can only play blue cards, which are clubs. So we can only ever play clubs cards. So essentially this small blind is just if we don't top deck a blue flush, a clubs flush. It's a hold R moment. It's a hold R moment. So we just have to reset until that clubs flush, baby. The winning clubs flush. Ask chatters for their worst jokers and only play with those. I mean, it's the same idea. Like if we did it seeded, that would be fun, but 90% of the run would just be trying to find those specific jokers, right? Sell with the follow. Welcome in. Well, God, welcome in. All right, we have our $4. We played the blue flush. Now comes the second part of the challenge. We can only buy blue things. You're not allowed to skip because it's red and blue hates red. Well, we wouldn't be allowed to discard in that case then, which just makes this genuinely impossible. Next part of the challenge, we can only take jokers and items that are majorly blue. So like in the shop, Overstock's red. Can't do it. Crafty Joker, I would say we can't take this, but there is a decent bit of blue on the card. So I would probably ask chat about this. Neptune's blue, we can take it. All the planet cards have the blue background. We can take it. The standard pack's blue, so we can open it. Can't open the buffoon pack because it's red. Red's awful. Next round button is red, so we lose. Yeah, obviously we have to make a couple of tweaks. Or interact with clubs. Yeah, if a card interacts with clubs as well, we can take it. I would argue by the same logic that we should be able to take cards that interact with chips, since chips are the blue number then, but that's... I feel like that's kind of stupid, because that would just make this way too intuitive. I thought we agreed if it has chip thingy, we can buy it. Oh, did we say that? I would say we can take Crafty. Could you take Ancient Joker? Ancient Joker... Ooh, that's a tough one, actually. Ancient Joker interacts with clubs. I would say Ancient Joker's on the list. I guess I'm slow. Well, I mean, you're the mastermind behind the challenge. Top deck full house? That wouldn't even work. 25% of the time, yeah, we have to sell Ancient Joker if it's not on clubs. Any Joker with foil would work. Oh, yeah, true. Foil Jokers work as well. Do you not get to look at run info because it's red, too? No. That's... We could look at run info. Any Joker with foil would work. Oh, bro said no, it wouldn't because they're evil or schmeckles. I see. Chat, what do we think about like interacting with chips? What do we think about Jokers that interact with chips? Are those fair game because chips are blue, or do we say nay? We let Ancient work because it worked with clubs. I'm down for it. What's the challenge? It's a challenge engineered by my Twitch chat called Blue %, where we can only take blue things. I would say the Crafty Joker's a skip. But then by that logic, the things that interact with clubs would be skips that aren't blue. So like Glutinous. Only chips, Malta's red. True. All right, we should type out like an actual rule set for this. I'm just gonna kind of be goofy with it. Chat, is Crafty Joker a take here or nay? Live stream until Cavendish breaks? No. We are not doing that. I'm gonna say Crafty is a skip. Hard pass. Can only read chats from blue chatters. Yeah, true. Sorry, YouTube chat. I can only read mods. Just kidding. Take Crafty. We're having some contention. See, this is the problem that we're gonna run into with this challenge. This is problem. I just realized you put blue % in the title. Yeah. Also probably not because it ain't blue and doesn't affect clubs. W voice crack. That's what I was thinking as well. All right. Big blind is not blue, so we have to skip. This is a dumb challenge. This is a dumb challenge. I'm just gonna get that out of the way. Not everything is gonna be intuitive, obviously. And now we lose. Compromise, buy, then sell, crafty. Genius. Okay, now we lose because we just have high cards to play. Unless... No, this is like impossible for Hook to come in clutch. All right. This is going to be how the majority of runs go, by the way. This is going to be very like Kaizo Iron Money, where we just do a bunch of resetting. Chat, do we want an attempts counter on screen on that note? Good strategy, cool overlay too. What do you mean overlay? Hello? There's no overlay. Oh wait, the box is still there? My bad. Run a prediction if we get past ante 1. We're not running predictions, bro. We're not running predictions. How do you get the Among Us looking face cards? Appreciate the $2 super chat. Here, I'll show you real quick. Let me go into a new run. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you go to customize deck, if you just go to like the menu, press escape if you're on PC. I don't know how to get to the menu on controller, but just go to the menu. There's this customize deck button, and then you can change what your face cards are. So like the defaults are obviously just like face cards, and then there's a bunch of different games for every suit that you can pick. Led with a 3-stream streak. Appreciate it. It's just the pause button on controller. Okay. It's the Delio. What's up, Orchestronic? Start on controller. Okay, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Okay. Play small blind. Search for clubs. Shovel Knight? Hell yeah, dude. Alright, does this just barely wins? Hog. Alright, first chop is literally pivotal for the run. We can interact with... I would say faceless counts, but I'm curious on chat. I'm curious what chat's take on that is. We can interact with Jupiter and Mega Arcana pack, like, almost assuredly. The music for Shovel Knight, no, I haven't played it yet, but, like, it looks peak. Legend has it that beating Black deck on Gold Stake Jokerless unlocks the Balatro University custom deck. Hey, I mean, Legend has it. Legend has it. I'd believe it. I don't think Faceless is a take. Faceless is fine. Twitch chat, what do we think? Evil Mr. 400 with the follow. Bro, what? How long is this trend going to continue? I don't think they're enough blue. I would agree. Normally, I think Mega Arcana is a really bad pick here, but I think Jupiter almost assuredly doesn't get us through. Oh, the club. We're dead. I'm doing this for the bit. I mean, fair. Yeah, we're against the club, so we just die. Soul card's blue. Yeehaw. And we got the blue Leggy. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we're against club. But, you know, it's blue. So that happens. Are you serious? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of runs like this tonight. Wait, but you can duplicate that king? No. Not in this challenge. We still die? Yeah, we're against club. So we still die. Imagine getting Shiko here. We just have to sell it immediately. It's not blue. Can we just ignore club for right now? I want to see where this run goes. Oh, sevens. And now we can't play anything. All right, I'm going to put an attempts counter on screen just because we're going to get literal hundreds of attempts before we beat this challenge, like almost assuredly. Attempts. What is that, our second attempt? Or is it our third? I think it's our second. I might be stupid, but I think it's our second. Let me rename you to attempt counter. Bruh, it's already in use. I'm stupid. All right, that's fine. Let me make you a slight bit larger and let me drag you up here. All right. Okay. On to attempt 3. Okay, I guess I should have plugged 3 into the attempt counter. Is what it is. Also, let me type out just like a pinned message for each chat, because I know people are going to be so confused as to what we're doing. Okay. Blue percent challenge, meme challenge by Twitch chat, can only play clubs, play not score, can only interact with blue items or those that care about clubs, always skip big blind because not blue. Can only interact with mostly blue items. Chat, did I miss anything? It doesn't matter because that's as big of a message as YouTube allows. So let me send that in YouTube chat. Let me pin it. And then let me send this in Twitch chat and let me pin it. Just so people are, like, not as confused as they might otherwise be. If they're pulling up and seeing me play like a complete idiot. 3 smells like the color red. Now I'm stuck in the toaster. Hold R. I'm still in shock about Ozzy. Yeah, that's so tragic, man. That's actually so sad. Chat, RIP Ozzy, bro. FR. All right, no clubs flush. Literally impossible. Next attempt. Again, this is going to be how a lot of our attempts go. They're just going to be completely unwinnable. No clurbs. Next. Unfortunate. Someone brought up a good point today. Ozzy Osbourne's name would be Osbourne Osbourne. I know it's not. Bro, what? Hello? Chat, am I blue? No. Definitely not. Definitely not. All right, I already lost the count. I think this is attempt 5. I think this is attempt 5. Play the blind. Oh, this is promising. Okay, we get out of the first blind. Huge. Hey, attempt. It's 6? Who just said it's 6? It's 6. Okay, it's 6, apparently. Apparently it's 6. All right. What's our boss? Club. Hook. This is playable. We can grab this Mercury card. That's literally the only thing we can grab. That's so annoying. Where's the blue filter? I need more blue. Wait, you're so right. I'm not putting a blue filter on it. How are y'all today? I'm all right. I'm all right. We chilling. Okay. There's literally nothing in the shop that helps. So we skip and we hope we top deck 2 clubs flushes. It's definitely not happening, but it is possible. Play the high card. Hopefully we profit clubs. We do not profit clubs. Yeah, no more clubs. GG. I hate Ghost deck. That's crazy. Oh, it's made by a fake chatter. Okay. That makes sense. This doesn't win, but maybe this plus high card wins. Who blue lit this idea? True. All right, GG. Dude, you had an extra discard. How? We're on blue stake. Did I just actually have an extra discard? I might have been stupid. Okay, this is against the club, so unless we get a playable joker. Okay, well, we didn't get a flush anyway, so GG. But unless we would have gotten a playable joker there, we would have just died immediately. Not a good start. Okay. Time to move to red and play hearts. Surely not. Oh. This does not win. High card's good, get us here. Just barely saved. I love holding the R button. Yeah, I mean, this is... I literally said, like, this is just going to be Kaizo Ironmon, pretty much. Mercury card's the best thing here. It's our boss. Goad. That's unfortunate. GG's. I think the highest we've ever gone in this challenge is like anti-4, which is insane. You ever heard Hurt by Dead Poet Society? This is that song in Balatro. I have not heard that. You're one blind away from straight club flush. Perhaps. All right, well, GG. The real Kaizo Ironmon is playing only clubs on checkered. So true, bestie. So true, bestie. I mean, this challenge is kind of just, if you find a foil joker, you're chilling. Curtains. This challenge sucks. I know, but it's a meme in chat, and it's not going to stop being a meme until I beat it. I just got a joker that gives +3 mult to heart suits after I dealt with the boss that nerfs them. Hell yeah. I almost just discarded a club there. And we're dead. Mr. Cock, I'll give you 3 guesses as to who I am on Twitch. Well, I know exactly who you are because nobody else calls me Mr. Cock. I think I have to go with this because this is just such a bad flush. Almost a straight flush. That's actually tragic. Still not even, like, remotely close. Blallisher with the follow. Welcome in. Shock, we can calculate score, you know. How does that help us? Shock, is your shirt a navy blue before I say something dumb? No, it's black. Okay, Psychic is like the best boss that we can see with this challenge. 3 clubs on the top deck. God damn it. I have yet to beat this game, but my friends beat it every time they come over to play, and they get like 100k points per round. I mean, yeah, it's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. You can't expect to like get good if you're new, right? The Psychic is low-key evil. It's only evil to those who can't read, which is why I reciprocate that statement. Curtains. For starters, we can see how much we're getting for the flush on round 1. How does that matter? We're playing flush no matter what. Hello? Cooked. I thought as much, streamer. Why didn't you wear a blue shirt when we're doing blue percent? You're actually so right. Wait, you're actually so right. All right, my bad. We're back with proper attire, chat. Excuse me. Okay. Let me catch up on chat. Hello, Mr. Cock, bro. Does this mean no jokers if it's a blue percent? No, but we can only take jokers that are mostly blue. He's coming in red, I feel it. Wait. Pause? Hang on, hang on. Looking snazzy, my friend? Hell yeah. Why is your hair not blue? Wait, you're so right. It's wraps for me. It's actually wraps for me. That's so sad. Well, this just in, the tie-dye did not help, chat. This just in, the tie-dye did not help. Oh? Don't do this to me. Oh, it's so peak. It's so peak. It's even more peak. This is so sad, chat. One time I got a hand where it was all face cards and aces. Sadly, could not use anything except the aces. That's so sad. Drink blue Powerade on attempt 69. I don't have blue Powerade, bruh. Otherwise, I would. Okay, chat, what did we say about polychrome cards as well? I would say polychrome cards don't count. But they do kind of have, like, somewhat of a blue hue, like, effect to them. So, like, I could see an argument. But I would say polychrome doesn't count. What is chat's take on it? Aren't they purple? They're like rainbow. Blue club. Yes, clubs are blue. I think it was a yes because they have blue. I kind of want to walk that one back. I kind of want to say that's that shouldn't be the case. Rainbow is blue. Yeah, but is it like majority blue? I would say no. Polychrome counts in my book. I mean, it's a goofy like chat challenge. So if chat says polychrome counts, polychrome counts. But I'm kind of on the side of polychrome not counting. Okay, wait. This is Pog. Does this win? This wins. No, it doesn't. I'm stupid. I can't do arithmetic. For some reason, I thought... God, we're so cooked. We're so cooked. Is anything majority blue or part blue? The things that we can interact with are supposed to be part blue, right? Skip big blind, but we are forced to play all bosses that aren't blue. I mean, yeah, but like that's just a game. That's just like a game feature, right? Like if we could somehow skip boss blinds, we would, but like we can't. We don't start with retcon. Yeah, exactly. All right, this does not even get close to winning. I guess I should have said if we get one more club on the top deck. Oh my god. Oh my god, we have... All right, so in our sample size of how many attempts am I on? Like 24 now? 20 in our sample size of 25 attempts. We have had, what, 3 runs leave small blind? What's harder, the needle or the wall? In general, I would say... I mean, it heavily depends on what you're playing, but in general, I would say probably the needle. Hello, friend, Socus Fock. What's up, Arcane? We can't take this pack because it's not blue. We can't take the Sun card. Could take Pluto. I think we just take standard pack. Hope for, like, Glass Club. That's a wild. That's a wild. Chat, we can take wilds, yeah? We said if there was more than, I think, 60% blue, it was allowed. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just going to ask... I'm just going to ask chat. It was we couldn't take Polychrome Jokers, but we could take Polychrome Clubs cards. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I've only got wheel once. That's so sad. It's a red colored wild, though. That's why I'm asking chat. That's why I'm asking chat. Yes, YouTube chat is saying yes. Does being a wild card technically make this count as a club and therefore make it takeable? Wild means no color, but then it wouldn't be blue. So I feel like that's a not take. YouTube chat is lame. That's crazy. If it interacts with blue, which by technically, so yeah, why not? Well, I mean, then Chips Jokers come online, right? So I feel like that's kind of lame. But on the other hand, we made the exception for clubs and not for Chips Jokers. So like, I don't know. I could see this going either way. Next answer decides it because we're kind of tied up. We're kind of tied up, so next answer in chat decides it. Excuse me. Let's do it. All right. Well, that's kind of our win con now. Oh, wait, isn't this... No, we have the goad. I mean, we're still dying. Ooh, wait, Juggle Tag actually makes this somewhat easier. This is already hard as is. I mean, that's the point, though. Okay, we're cooked. Can't even top deck the flush on Juggle Tag. That's rough. Twitch chat is purple, so you have to ignore them. Well, certain usernames in chat are not purple. Shock, how about instead of Balatro challenges, you challenge yourself to raise our child? Crazy chat. What's up, Kev? Oh, dude, Charm Tag is like so good with this challenge. I mean, it's club, though. YouTube is red, so why is YouTube's opinion accepted? Wait, true. Blue is king, but king is red. Hello? Play Hollow Knight. I'm not playing Hollow Knight tonight. All right. Taking this. I think we said we can't skip small blinds anyway. We essentially just want Charm Tag on big blind. Polychrome cards don't count, but foil and holographic cards count. We made an exception for foil cards. I would still say that hollow doesn't count. Child is not blue, so ignore. Wait, true. Wait, you're so right. Oh my god, this wins. All right, we got another one. We got another one, chat. Play every game under the sun except for Balatro. That's not happening. Hallucination, I don't think we can... Yeah, the only thing that we can even interact with in this chat, in this shop is Magic Trick, which is ass. I think we just reroll on runs like this. This is the one? Yeah, surely. Oh, wait, 2 pairs literally worthless. I laugh at people who think Silk Song is a real game. It's a running meme at my company. Okay, tragic. The Celestial, that's blue. The Celestial was not blue. The pack itself was not blue. But I guess all planet cards are blue, so maybe we take Celestial packs anyway. I'm gonna say no still, though. Blue voucher, yeah, the blue voucher, that definitely helps. Black stake should be yellow to match the deck.
Huh?
Okay, literally nothing in this shop we can interact with. Like, actually just 0 things, and we have forced reroll tag. Psychic. Horrible top deck. No flush, GG. We agreed on that, Gangalang? Oh, okay. So, spectral card, or like, celestial packs are... Celestial packs are on the table. Extreme hardcore, only Earth, Uranus, and Neptune planet cards. Well, okay, but all planet cards have like the blue background, right? Like if we go to our collection and look at planet cards, not all of them are blue. Like not all the subject of these cards are blue, but the cards as a whole are blue, which is why we can interact with them. I was gonna say that we shouldn't be able to interact with the packs, but chat is saying otherwise. Give me a number 1 from 86, 74. Excuse me. Damn, this is hard. I mean, that's kind of the intent. That Tornado Joker is cool in my opinion, unless you think it's trash. What Tornado Joker? I'm confused. What's your favorite anime streamer? I don't really watch anime, so I don't have an informed opinion. The only ones that I've seen episodes of at all are My Hero, which is like I've only seen the first like 1 or 2 seasons, and then a movie. And that's like okay. Cowboy Bebop, I've seen like a handful of episodes from. That's probably my answer, because I think Cowboy is peak. And then there's like one other one that I'm forgetting. Oh, JoJo's, which is, I mean, it's JoJo's. W voucher that we can't take because we have to skip. Oh, but we get a foil tag if we survive. But we get a foil tag if we survive, chat. I don't know what it's called, that Joker that eats other Jokers on the right side of it for plus mult. Oh, Ceremonial Dagger. I actually think Ceremonial Dagger is really bad, but that's apparently a controversial opinion. A Silent Voice was just so peak. Couldn't get into JoJo, honestly. JoJo is like, you can't take it seriously, which is why I think it's funny. Cowboy Bebop was heard? Hell yeah. You heard of Lazarus? It's from the same people I heard. No, I have not heard of Lazarus. I might check it out, though. JoJo's is in my top 3 with Dragon Ball being in the lead. JoJo's I don't think is like a good show, but it is a really funny show. There's just so much goof shit happens in JoJo's that you can't take it seriously. But like if you just accept that going into it, then it's like fire, because it's just really funny. It's entertaining. Bruh. Okay. I'm a big One Piece addict. I like FMAB, I don't know what that is. Kaiju number 8 and Cowboy Bebop. Gotcha. I have not even like looked into One Piece just because it's such a Herculean feat. It's just such a Herculean feat to get into because there's so much media to consume, and like I already have trouble getting into shows, so like I just don't think it's something for me. What's the point of those Jokers that destroy the Jokers? I feel like that gives them no benefit. Dagger is like pretty controversial. Holy crap, an actual Joker that can, like, do something for us. Wait, we don't have any other clubs. We can't play pairs if we can only play... There's a charm tag. Wait, hold that thought. This run actually has potential. If we get a moon here, I'm shitting my pants. Emperor. Hierophant. Wait, chat, we said that bonus cards are also playable. Wait, this is insane. Emperor for a moon? No moon. Judgment? That's not blue. Gotta sell. Do we fool for an emperor for a moon? Oh wait, no, it would be judgment now. Okay, now we want a hierophant. Just to give more playable cards. What if you get a pair in the flush? It's impossible. Unless we like make more clubs. But now we have bonus cards. So we have to top deck exactly the cards that we want, but it is possible. Okay, now it's not possible. If you blue seal a red card, can you play it? I'm going to leave that up to chat interpretation, but I would say that's fine. And we're cooked. GGWP. Okay. Dagger is like controversial. I think it's bad. I think most people think it's bad, but there's just as many people that think it's good. Madness is the card that destroys Jokers and gives you times mult, but Madness still gives you the times mult even if it doesn't destroy something. So once you get into higher stakes, you'll have Eternal Jokers, which can't be sold or destroyed, and those pair really nicely with Madness because Madness can't eat them, and then Madness is just ×1 scaling times mult per ante, which is insane. But in white stake, it's pretty bad, unless it's like Polychrome. What number did you pick again? 74. I would say yes to answer Commander 7. Chat, what does the Madness one look like? This guy right here. Twitch chat, are we saying that blue seals make cards playable in the same way that bonus cards make cards playable? Because I feel like that's a fair amendment. That's the first time I've ever heard of Madness Joker being useful. Oh yeah, no. Madness is like unironically a very good win condition in black stake and above. Just because it can't eat Eternal Jokers. My wife and me have always thought the Madness Joker was trash, but now I see how it can finally be used. Yeah. It's trash in the lower stakes, but once you get Eternal stickers on your Jokers, Madness is like a very consistent win condition. Yes. Okay, Twitch chat said that blue seal cards are playable. I did not update the counter. Already on attempt 37. Jesus Christ. This is bad. This is bad. I think I might try a Madness run. Yeah, I would highly recommend. You can also get it to work in lower stakes on Ghost deck if you just play like Jokerless, which is really funny. Man, I love Alert Jolt streams. What is with my mod in YouTube talking about Alert Jolt, bro? Oh, straight flush, baby. This has to be the run. This has to be the run. Straight flush. Come on. That's an omen. That's an omen, chat. It's over. Chat, did we say we could take Hermie? I actually forgot. Shock, have you ever seen the Ghost Story dub? That might be the hardest I've ever laughed. No, I have not. Force it to be the run? I mean, we kind of can't. Chat, did we say that money... I know we banned certain tarot cards, but did we say that money generation is on the line? Hermit is fine, from what I remember. That's what I thought. Okay. Take Hermit and Celestial Pack? I mean, I kind of want to save money. Because, like, we have... Unless we get a straight flush, that's, like, the only way we can win in one here. And then we don't need the level anyway. If we take Celestial Pack and get flush, we still have to win in 2 hands on this blind. Level 2 flush is, like, 400 to 500 points on average. It'd be up to Gangsta, though. I'm pretty sure we said it was fine, but yeah, it is up to Gangsta, I guess. At some point, we need to allow some things. We need to make it to ante 2 by attempt 200. Yeah, true. I'm watching on both streams. Yellow Deck is selling me. Bro, Yellow Deck is actually peak gaming. Reroll into the club. Oh my god, I would have been irate. And we lose. And we lose. GGWP. Just got posted in my Twitch chat. It's one of my favorite clips from the anime dub. Oh, okay. Mia with the follow. Welcome in. It's probably the worst dub ever. Huge. Dude, bad dubs are so funny, though. Definitely watch that off stream. Well, I mean, I'm going to forget about it, so put it in Discord. But if it's in the Discord, I'll probably watch. Attempt 40, hell yeah. Smash like. Double tag, so this is a dead run. I feel like at some point we should just start holding R until we get Charm Tag Big Blind. You'd get banned 87 times if watched on stream. Noted. Has anyone seen Ghost Stories? No. Oh, that's what Twitch chat is talking about, apparently. 289 is tragic. That was actually, like, somewhat winnable if we got just a little bit lucky towards the end. You're gonna get ante 2 at 45? Bet. I'm not seeing it, but, you know, if my chat's confident, that's all I need. That's all I need. All right, well, we're cooked. Attempt 42. God, this is awful. At least this goes by a lot quicker than Kaizo Ironmon. Because there's no, like, intro for us to watch. We just hold R, and we're back in the thick of it. I'm in the thick of it. Now that's in everybody's head. Y'all are welcome. Y'all are welcome. Erratic Deck should be allowed. Erratic Deck's not blue, though. Otherwise, yeah, I would definitely be playing Erratic Deck. This does not win. One more high card, maybe? Oh, wait, that doesn't win. That puts us at 298. God damn it. Thick of It, is that a reference? Thick of It did go hard, though, at least the 90s version that people made. Bro, the one from, like, that was like a big band jazz arrangement unironically went hard. Nebula Deck? No. Investment tag here. If we win this blind and we get a blue Joker, this could actually be the run. Get KSI out of my head? My bad. $4. Tragedy befalls the nation, man. Let's rip the Arcana pack. I guess that was more purple, but I don't care. We need something. Just give me 2 clubs flushes, please, on the top deck. 2 clubs right here. No! And we're cooked. What do you think of the Egypt Illuminati Eye voucher thing? Hieroglyph. I thought it was cool, but it seems the ante level is only for that round. Well, I mean, yeah, that's the point of -1 ante. It goes back. It sends you back in time. Essentially, I think it's really good, but it does depend on your build. It's not great on builds that rely on scaling jokers like Grimbo and like Ride the Bus and stuff like that. Just because the -1 hand gives you like less strength, not only in your ability to score points, but also like in your ability to scale those jokers efficiently. So it's not great on every build, but being able to collect the money from an entire new blind, as well as being able to see a whole blind's worth of shops in a lot of cases, is really good. There's vouchers to get hands back, though. Well, yeah, that as well. It's essentially just good for being able to see another shop. Being able to see is like, you want to see as many shops as you can because all of your strength is coming from shops. And so being able to see another ante's worth of shops is in a lot of cases indispensable, which is like the only reason why it's good. 299 is actually crazy. Okay, it did not edge us though. I think Joker packs should be allowed, honestly. I mean, yeah, but that would kind of defeat the purpose. Like in an ideal world, that, yeah, absolutely. But you know, we're not looking to make this easy. We're looking to see if it's possible. Hang him. Skip, go to window. Tragic. Are there actually any tarot cards that are blue? No. I guess it's just like alt suit tarot cards that are banned, right? Like, what tarot cards are outright banned? Fool was not banned. I think Magician. So like suit changers and non-bonus card tarots, I think, are banned. Some do affect clubs, right? Well, like Hierophant is not banned because it gives you blue cards. It's just a different kind of blue card. Lovers is not banned. We didn't ban Econ tarots, so like Hermit is fine, Temperance is fine. We didn't ban deck fixers, so like Strength, Hungman, Death are fine. Judgment is fine, but if it gives you something not blue, you have to sell it. And then like suit changers that aren't Moon are obviously banned. And then enhancements that aren't Hierophant, I think, are banned. And then Wheel can give you foil. Maybe Wheel is not. Maybe Wheel should be banned just on the prospect of it giving you like Polychrome. If we say that Polychrome doesn't is like not something that we can take. All right. Anyway. I mean, we got to go for the straight flush, right? Tragedy befalls the nation. $304, get me out. The red card is actually... That's actually so asinine. That's crazy. Gangsta is ghost deck allowed. Gangsta's gonna say ghost deck is allowed, but I don't care. I'm playing this on the blue deck because it's more blue. It's the most blue that we can get. It's inoptimal, but I don't care. Please do white percent after blue percent. I'm not subjecting myself to this shit again. Boss blind is impossible without a Joker? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's not impossible. You just need to... Well, no, it is impossible, actually, because 2 flushes would still not add up. This should be allowed? Well, yeah, I figured that was intuitive. No, only blue deck. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. All right, GG. You could beat a 300 boss blind? Yeah, if we somehow got Hieroglyph, which we can't interact with, I could beat a 300 boss blind. No flush. All right. Sick. Totally tubular, dude. Okay, here's an investment tag. If we get a clubs flush that wins, followed by a blue Molt Joker, this is an insane seed. All right, we got the clubs flush that wins. We need a blue scoring Joker, please. Or we need, like, Arcana pack into Moon. Oh, God. Wait, walkie-talkie works, no? Chat, what are our thoughts on walkie-talkie? I guess it's... A lot of it is, like, kind of a reddish, like a pink. I gotta go, sadly. It's too late. All right, I appreciate you pulling up, man. It's mostly blue, not gonna lie. All right. The creator of the challenge said walkie-talkie works. So we're taking walkie-talkie, and then we'll take the Celestial pack as well. All right, all of these are unplayable right now, so we should probably just work for the easiest to play around, which is Uranus. Let's go next. Skip for investment tag. This is honestly a good start. Okay, horrible start for clubs flush. This is where this run dies. That's actually so sad. Tragedy. All right. We're fine. Balatro does not want me to win today. I mean, sometimes it just happens, man. Can't let it get to you. Don't tilt. This exactly wins. Yeah. Okay. We're locked in. Earth card. The voucher is takeable, but we don't have money. I think we just rip standard pack. Hope for a club. That's a foil. That's a foil. That's playable. Econ tag for $5, or no, that was skip tag for $5. Tragic. How the hell do we even play the foil card in this scenario? Does the creator of this challenge allow Onyx Agate despite not being blue? Yes, because it interacts with clubs. Should I do a gamble for in 30 attempts will Shock make it to ante 2? No. I feel like that's kind of convoluted for like people who are maybe newly joining. I think we do that. Okay, tragic. High card is not winnable. Yep. We're dead. Okay, I was just asking. Yeah, no worries. Either way, I think yes, because it interacts with clubs. Yeah, Onyx Agate is not blue. That's like the specific purpose of us creating that rule is because Onyx Agate, and I would also argue Gluttonous Joker, they're both not blue, but they also interact with clubs. So we like penciled in that jokers that interact with clubs in any way, you are able to take, just so that like Gluttonous Joker and Onyx Agate don't feel as bad. Oh my god, Blue Joker foil mime. Oh, we're saved. What do we go with here? I kind of want to say foil mime, but like, we can't make gold cards. The only thing that mime would matter for is blue seals. I think we just take blue Jonkler. Go next. Econ tags, we're at $6. Now we have to find the club's flush on pillar. That's so cool. Smash like. We find the club's flush. Half of it is debuffed. Hopefully that doesn't matter. It matters. We get some high cards. Gonna be close. Okay. We made it to ante 2. Holy. It only took 53 attempts, but we made it. Okay, we have to take Spectral Pack. Ouija Cryptid. We have to Cryptid here. Standard Pack. Blue Seal. That's actually really nice. It's another playable card, and it's a Blue Seal, both of which are pretty hot. Foil Tag, Skip, Needle. This is not so bad. A victory, time to die now. I mean, yeah, we're almost assuredly passing away here still, but like, it's possible that we don't, especially with that top deck. Holy. Okay, well, now we're cooked. Chat, what if, though? Because straight flush here wins. Damn. All right, we weren't winning that anyway. It's Needle. I mean, we're not getting that far anyway. Big sad. Tragedy. All right, well, we made it to ante 2. Whoever made this challenge sucks. I'm not saying it's a good challenge. I've fully admitted many times over the course of this stream already that it's a meme challenge. But that's why I want to beat it. I want to prove that it's possible. Albeit extremely unlikely. $4. Bro said go. Boom. The Mega Arcana is not a take because it's purples. Yeah, nothing in the shop. We can take reroll into club. Pillar. That's actually almost just as bad. That's actually just as bad. There's no almost about it. Exclamation mark kill gangsta. That's crazy. Just because they made an impossible challenge. Red any percent is a baby version. Yeah, true. 55 attempts. We're on club, so we might as well just reset, but club is possible with scoring jokers, so like we can pretend that we're gonna take this. It's over. It's over. 56. It's so sad. It's so sad. The club. Oh my god, bro. Nice stash. Appreciate it, fart ammo. Thank you for the compliment. I'm gonna go shower and go to bed. Well, I hope you sleep well, man. Thank you for popping in. What up, Mike? What up, Dan? If we ever make it to Ante 3, I'm celebrating my balls off. We've made it to Ante 3, I think, like one time. Balatro reset record, any percent? True. This gets us through, actually. That's kind of wild. $1. When we have a run, clubs are disabled on Ante 7. Yeah, true. We can't afford anything. Go next and die. Death be upon us. It's a hollow tag, and we're also into the club again. Smash like. Okay. Good draws. Scoring joker here wins. Unless it's like glutinous or onyx. No, we can't afford it. Shite. See, I don't think, like, look at that treatment. I don't think holographic cards count. I don't think this counts. Somebody in YouTube chat said this should count. I don't think that should count. I'm gonna play a game of chess on KSI's forehead, bruh. That's crazy. Joker pack, it's red. We can't open it, bruh. He's wearing blue. Nah, that don't matter. That don't matter. The pack itself is red. Tragedy. Look for a bit better clubs. This just barely does not win, so we still need a top deck high card. The 3 doesn't win, the 10 does. Actually, no, the 3 would have won there. What am I on about? We scored 292, right? Cloud9 sucks, but it's econ. Throwback. Wait, throwback is this more green or blue? Chat, what do we think about? I want Gangsta's opinion on throwback. Is this more green or blue? Because if throwback is blue, we just take throwback. Like, for sure. Since we're forced to skip a shit ton. Gangsta, what is the opinion on throwback? An investment tag, too? I don't know, Chad. I don't know. This might be pretty good for us. What's his opinion on Joker packs? Should? I'm vetoing whatever that opinion is. I'm confident we can do this without Joker packs. That's cyan and turquoise. Yeah, but those are both shades of blue, no? Hi, gamer. What's up, Aaron? Teal, I would say, is blue. Yeah. That's teal, so blue. That's what I'm saying. I think Schmeckles, or I think, why did I say Schmeckles? Throwback. I think throwback is definitely a take here. That Joker pack specifically. No. Okay, Gangsta, what do you think about that Joker pack? I'll let you make all the rules since you are the progenitor of the challenge. Is this the Labubu unboxing stream? No, that's next Tuesday. That's next Tuesday. You messed up the date, man. Yeah, is that for the Joker pack? I'm not taking this Joker pack regardless. We're taking throwback, but just for future runs. It's like 10% blue, so no. See? I'm telling y'all. All right. If we get 2 clubs flushes, we win. All right, we're looking stellar so far. Top deck straight flush. God damn it. Sag. Yo, throwback is actually like such a good win condition for this challenge though. Throwback is such a good win con. Tragedy befalls the nation. You know? Coupon tag is not it. Nor is this top deck. Huge. Wait. This can be salvaged. This was indeed salvaged. This doesn't win, but it gets us close. Garbage. On anything other than red stakes, is skipping to 1 anti-boss good? I get everything free in the shop. Elaborate. Skipping to anti-1 boss. No, you should never skip to anti-1 boss, I don't think, unless it's investment tag. Investment tag is just such an incredible amount of wealth for that early that I think you should always skip for that in anti-1. On anything lower than red deck. Oh. No, you should just never skip anyway. Like, even on red stake. Even on red stake and above, you should never skip small blind anti-1. It's never worth. Shock, you're the Joker and Jimbo is watching you. Wow. Thanks, chat. Bruh. Sag. It's so cooked, chat. It's so cooked. Charm tag, I really wish we could skip for that. Oh, look at that, the club. Oh, look at that, the club. Oh, yeah, and when we get the club, we get the winning flush. How about that? How about that, chat? How about that? That's so pog. That's so pog. All right, well, there's literally nothing purchasable there. Oh, wait, that was the window. Okay, I'm just stupid. Disregard. Straight flush draw. Straight flush draw. Trust. Damn it. Actually got somewhat close. Bang. Black deck and stake only spades. Yeah, that would kill a man. That would kill a man. That's just impossible. I mean, it's not, but like it's up there. I think the only thing that saves that is it being on black stake. So you get the +1 discard. I think black deck gets exponentially worse when you lose that extra discard. Not saying that it would be a fun challenge whatsoever. Also, how many like majority black jokers are there? You would essentially have to do that jokerless aside from stuff that's that interacts with spades. You'd have Wrathful Joker. Stencil is transparent, so that doesn't count. Wrathful Joker, Scary Face, Scholar, Burger, Vamp, Hologram is a huge pull. Obelisk, I could argue. Bean. Sock. Arrowhead. And that's like literally it. Maybe Satellite. That is a horrible roster. Supernova. Supernova is like more of a blue or a purple, I feel like. And then as I was writing a card for my mom and dad's anniversary and spelled anniversary wrong and thought autocorrect would fix it. That's crazy. Holy crud, you're live. What's up, Isaiah? I don't remember if I already said that. Smash like for early onset dementia. Shock, at least we're not doing yellow %, yellow deck, gold stake, only diamonds, and mostly yellow items. That would kill a man. Yeah, but that unbans all... I guess doesn't unban all tarot cards for using the same system. Also, what jokers are yellow? Bootstraps off the top of my head, and that's literally it. Yo Rick. Wait, Yo Rick is a carry. Just do it jokerless with Yo Rick. Horrid shop. Horrid shop. Foil tag. We just got a top deck A straight flush, chat. A straight flush. You know how it be. Oh my god, we actually almost did it. That's so sad. Not taking Photoshop 1 SMH. Read pinned message. Read pinned message. Sag. I thought melee only in Titanfall 2 campaign was a bad idea. This challenge is 30 times worse. This challenge is at least possible. It's just very luck oriented. Smashing like for another album recommendation. Give me some heat focus. Oh shit. I don't know. You're putting me on the spot, bro. Like I said, dude, I don't listen to like albums. I just listen to songs. Here, let me check something for you. Okay, here's a very niche pick. So I played jazz drum set in high school. So I listen to jazz here and there. Let me do this. Look up the Fearless Flyers on Spotify. I gotta see what the album is called. Discography. What's up, Flame? Look up the Fearless Flyers on Spotify and listen to the Tailwinds album. I also only listen to songs, but man, during my warehouse job, I've been listening to albums and been amazed by what I've found. Look up I can drop it in Discord if you want. Look up the Fearless Flyers and listen to the Tailwinds album. If you're into jazz, you will love it. But I don't know if you're into jazz. But that's a fire album so far. All right, attempt 69. Surely this is the winning attempt. Has to be. Straight flush on the top deck. Coming at you. God damn it. It had so much potential, and by so much potential, I mean no potential whatsoever. Okay. High card follow-up wins. Excuse me. Would the Great Gig in the Sky count as jazz? That sounds like a title that would count as jazz, but I don't know off the top of my head. Econ tag for 14. Surely we top deck 2 flushes and or a straight flush. Right? We get so close every time. Probably not. I'm stupid. I don't know, bruh. It sounds like the title of like a jazz piece. I'm just keeping her a stack. Okay, charm tag, big blind. That's huge. We want Moon Fool. Reminds me of the vibe of jazz, not the sound. That's fair. This doesn't win. High card follow-up wins. What's the challenge? There should be a pinned message that you can check. Essentially, we can only do blue things. I know that doesn't make sense, but read the pinned message and maybe it does. I don't understand why in PvZ1 you only have to use a coffee bean on night plants and not also day plants on night levels. Like on night levels it makes sense, but I mean, just because that would literally be impossible, right? That's like the only reason behind it, is that would just genuinely be impossible. I think here's the play. We use glass. We pop a fool so that we have glass in our hand. Now, if we can score a 300-point flush, we win. And then we just hang other cards. Chat, that was a 3,000 IQ play. Y'all got it? Okay, now I'm just not going to draw the flush. Are we serious right now? Are we dead ass? God damn it. That's so ass, man. This challenge seems crazy difficult. Yeah, it's very luck-based. All right, and we're going into the club boss, so we've already lost, but we can get... the reason why I'm not just, like, resetting as soon as we see club boss is base straight flush points gets us through club boss no matter what. So, like, it's always optimal to skip, but there's still a chance that we get past it, right? 4,000 IQ play and got dog shit luck? Yeah, pretty much. That's okay, that's okay. Chat, we're gonna do this one day. It's gonna be... Oh my god, wait, another charm tag. Chat, everybody lock in. Chat. Chat, pipe down. Pipe down and lock in. We need this flush. Please. Damn it. No. It's so sad. Charm tag in the big blind is definitely like the best chance that we have at victory. Sag. Blue man group goes hard right now. True. Club boss, huge. The soul feels like it's coming. Bro, the only thing that soul is usually just plus $10 unless we get trib. Discards are red. You're not allowed to use them. I mean, if that was the case, this would go from like a 0.1% chance of success to literally a 0% chance of success. Not literally, but like if we couldn't use discards, this would just be reset simulator. So I'm using discards despite the fact that it's a red button. Bro, the past 2 times that we've gotten charm tag where we want it, we just haven't top decked the flush and then we die. It's so sad. It's so sad. God damn it. Chat, we'll get there one day. Oh my god, charm tag. Please! No! Oh? No discards for this would just be toxic? Yeah, genuinely. Okay, sad. Top deck a royal / straight flush if we couldn't discard. I mean, yeah, pretty much. That's what it boils down to. It boils down to if you don't top deck a flush in the first blind. You don't even need a royal flush, but like if you don't top deck a flush in the first blind, you just reset. It's already a reset simulator. Yeah, but that would take it from like 1,000. That would take it from like 1,000 attempts to like literally tens of thousands, most likely. Unless we use like Brainstorm, the mod. And I don't even know if Brainstorm does shit like that. Twitch plays Balatro when? I don't know how we would set that up, but it does seem kind of funny. Bus, I would say, doesn't count. We do have Telescope in the shop, but that means pretty much nothing. Yeah, I would say Bus doesn't count. Juggle tag. Shock, we're about to hit 100 attempts and we only got 1 run past Ante 1. You're the creator of this challenge. You have no room to talk, bruh. Straight flush coming at you. Come on, man. Oh, God. Wait, we're on hook. Okay, we're dead. It's Jover. It's Jover. You can set up a controller command so you can just play up, down, left, right, and press. I mean, I don't know. I think it's about as fast as it's gonna get. Is that win? I actually don't know. I'm just gonna discard regardless. Okay. Why couldn't you discard 4 cards when you play high card? I have made it so we can only play clubs instead of only score clubs, which I understand makes it 1,000 times harder, but I think that's partly why it's funny. Okay, foil tag. Wait, if we get a scoring joker. Okay, it's over. I'd rather do C++ again than this challenge. Well, I've already done C++, so I don't have that excuse. I guess you did say again, but I'm not doing it again. We're beating this challenge, chat. Okay, charm tag. Everybody lock in. Shh, lock in. Top decking the flush. Top decking, manifesting the flush. Statistically, it happens. This is how it feels to gamble? Exactly. Imagine all the Naninf seeds he's destroying for this challenge. Oh, we've already passed so many Naninf seeds for this challenge. Would you take a rare skip? On small blind, I can't, and on big blind, I have to. Might as well just reset. Blood thinks we're on checkered deck. We are not. You win at gambling more than this challenge? Yeah, and you also win more from gambling than this challenge, but that's not stopping me. That's not stopping me, chat. God, fuck. This is horrible. They should... People who, like, they torture to get info out of, they should just subject them to this challenge. We need to make blue percent, like, feared across the land. Whoever recommended this challenge is truly evil. Well done. Yeah, true. I think it's so possible, chat. My ego is not letting me move on to, like, something different. This has been a meme in our chat for, like, literally months at this point, and I gotta shut down the meme, dude. I gotta prove the people wrong. All the doubters saying that, oh, we should allow this, this, and this because it's not possible. No, it's possible. It's possible. New method of extortion. That's crazy. All the charm tags that I'm passing up in small blind actually make me so sad. They like actually make me genuinely so sad. Okay, please give me like, dude, fib is like the best thing ever in this first shop. Nothing. Sick. We do get econ tag, but we literally need straight flush. We have 2 of the pieces. There's the straight. We need the... Okay. Okay. Pack it up. Pack it up. Voucher skip is worthless. Sup, Shock? How goes it? What's up, Zagnor? It's not so bad. It's not so bad. We're doing a meme challenge. There's been a challenge that was invented by my Twitch chat. If you want to check the pinned message on Twitch, there's a challenge that was invented by my Twitch chat just as like something so stupid. And I'm trying to prove that it's possible. It's not going so well, but you know, this challenge costs your sanity, will to live, and you and your want to play Balatro ever again. Yeah, until we win it, and then when we win it. I'm just saying, chat. The fame that follows, it's worth. All right, we're hanging worthless cards. That's a +2 to draw. That's so sad. We have to go for straight flush. GGWP. Will to live is not blue, so ignore. True. So we're resetting a lot. We are resetting a lot. How fitting for this challenge, you're wearing a blue shirt. Twitch chat actually yelled at me because when I started stream, I wasn't wearing a blue shirt. So I had to go change. No, this does not win. That wins. We've made it to another shop. Please give me fib. Nothing burgers. Cool. Straight flush. Straight flush. Give it to me. Sad. I mean, yeah, we can't win without straight flush. Just had a really fun Baron run going on Plasma Deck. Then I ran into the plant on Ante 12 and didn't have a reroll voucher. Couldn't find Luchador even with $400 in rolls. That's actually tragic. That's so sad. Okay, we need a blue scoring joker from this shop if we win this blind. Because we have a foil tag. God. Chat. Also, hi. What's up, Aaron Boros? I misclicked the send button. My bad. Twitch chat sent death threats until he got a blue shirt. That's very true, actually. I was scared for my life. That's why I changed. Okay, this should win. If not, high card follow-up definitely wins. Yeah. Okay. We've made it to another shop. Do you have a stream deck? I do not have a stream deck, no. We just have to open Arcana pack, pretty much. Tragic. Rerolling the club actually would have made me freak out. No straight flush. Pack it up. Ah! Chips jokers should count as blue jokers, honestly. I made that argument at the start of stream. I don't think that... I don't think that's a thing that we should do. Just because I think that makes it far less difficult, and I think the point of this challenge is that it's, like, comically difficult. If you had one, I could whip you up a script that would auto-update that count when you press a button. I'll think about ways to do it without one. I appreciate that, man. Once we get to attempt 456 and only one out of one ante, it should be called Squid Game attempt. What? Yeah, nothing in this shop is worth anything to us. Hollow tag, go next. Appreciate the tab, Afflictions. Thank you, thank you. Bro. We need the straight flush. We did not get the straight flush. Big sad. Smash like, coming up on attempt 100. I really wish those two tags were flipped, but the odds of it mattering. Pretty low, pretty low. First we squid, then we game. Yo, get that dude out of here. Just kidding. Chat, what do we think about abstract? I feel like abstract is a nay. I feel like that's not enough blue. But I'm curious. I'm so glad I'm in endless. I just sold Invis and it made a second Lucky Cat, and then I put my controller down and it sold the Lucky Cat. That's so sad. That's a red joker? Nay. It's like 20% blue. That's what I'm thinking, but I always got to check with the council. Bull counts. It's a chip joker. It does not count. Chip joker and blue joker are two different things. Kind of evil that blue stake is the stake that takes away a discard, isn't it? Yeah, tragedy. Impossible to win from there. Okay, attempt 100. Surely this is the one, right, chat? Surely this is it. I genuinely think no damage challenge in all Dark Souls games is easier than this. No, it's definitely not. Because that requires actual skill. This is luck. What did bro just link? Bull is valid. Bro did not just link. I didn't even open the link, but I know damn well that you did not link Paul Bunyan's blue bull. Bull and blue share 3 letters. Surely they're close enough, bro. I would love to think that way. Kind of evil that blue stake is the... I already read that. I'm intelligent. High Shock, what's up, Jaden? So blue is not chips in this challenge. It's literally the color blue. Yes. Yes, 100%. This is a skill-based challenge. You just have blue issues. Oh, yeah, my bad. You have to skillfully draw the right straight flush. Yeah, true. Wait, chat, this is skill-based. You're so right. Charm tag, lock in. We have to win. Oh my god, dude. Are we serious? Please give me the flush. Top deck 3 clubs, please. Tragic. Another charm tag tossed to the wind. And another one on the small blind, which we can't skip because it's blue. Yay! No flush. That right there is a blue bull. I know that's a blue bull, but... First time Shock saw the game over screen on his stream. Yeah, true. What's Charm Tag? It's the skip that gives you a Mega Arcana pack. That's like indispensable for this challenge. I love blue. What's up, Probad? Charm Tag Big Blind is indispensable because that can give us enhancements that make the Ante-1 boss easier, and it can also give us moon cards, which give us more clubs to play. That's the worst flush of all time. I'm not even taking that. Just got to find a Tribulate and you're good. Funny you should mention that. We found a Tribulate on, I think, run number 2. And it was immediately followed up by the club boss, Ante-1. So, yeah, that's already happened. We just got, like, turbo cooked. Okay. No flush, yeehaw. Yeah, we gotta save the discard. Oh, you gotta be actually kidding me. 2 high cards. 3 high cards. Anyway. I gotta go. I'll pray for your sanity. I appreciate the prayers, man. Thank you, thank you. Sleep well when you do, dude. Catch you later. Would Smeared Joker count here as a valid Joker? Yes, because it interacts with clubs. So Smeared Joker is valid. Can we have some Subway Surfers in the corner until we get a run and some Minecraft parkour? No. You get me in the other corner. That's all. That's all y'all. That's all Twitch chat deserves. Bro said sleep well while you do, dude. I literally did not say that. And if I did, it's because I have a stutter and you're making fun of somebody with a disability. I don't actually have a stutter. I just stutter like a lot. So I'm guessing you would get half your deck back. Yeah, Smeared Joker is actually like pretty damn good for this challenge. Excuse me, God. It's a holo tag, yeehaw. Gonna distract myself with the light on the mic. That's crazy. Chat, we need to get a debate going in chat while we get another run that can get past ante 1. What's something that we could yell at each other about? I don't really know, honestly. I was gonna say like favorite fast food place, but I feel like that's been done to death. Surely in one of these boss fights, we draw the straight flush that we need to stay alive. Please let it be here. Oh my God, dude. How we hate blue stake. I mean, that's just kind of a universal with Balatro players. I had, bro, in the poll, in the YouTube poll that I made of like, what's your favorite steak or what's the best steak? Somebody went in the comments and wrote blue steak. Because they were like, I think blue steak is the best because it's not too hard, but it's like just hard enough. And I was like, this literally has to be bait. I was like, this genuinely has to be bait. Splash is horrible, but Jolly Joker is super playable if we get something good in this Arcana pack. Blue steak is getting reworked for a reason. That's what I'm saying. That's the best moon of this entire night so far. What's the challenge about? Check the pinned message. They added a share button to Taco Bell app so you can make a fucked up taco and show your friend. That's awesome. That's so sick. Is water wet? No. It makes other things wet. That's not even something that's up for debate. That's just an actual, like, scientific thing. I would be racist to blue steak if I saw it in real life. That's wild. Okay, we don't want to hook here because we have 2 8s of clubs, and that's literally how we win. Pog. Pog. We lose. Ghost deck is kind of blue, just saying. We have to play on blue deck. It's the most blue. Is red paint red? Yeah. Huge draw. Didn't even draw 1 club. Wow, that's crazy. It is, but that's boring. It's not even that it's boring. It's just not as blue. Domino's is greater than your favorite pizza fast food place. I've been to Domino's probably like twice ever in my life. The closest Domino's to me is I think like an hour away. Do you wipe sitting down or standing up? Sitting down. Anybody who does standing up is a sociopath. 2 charm tags. That's actually the best skip of all time. One of those had a soul, surely. God. Domino's gave me food poisoning? That's tragic. If a movie had a sequel, what movie would have the worst one? That's actually a really good question. I don't really know. I can't think of many, like, bad movies off the top of my head. What's the farthest ante you've gotten to? 2. We've gotten to small blind ante 2 in 119 attempts. Godfather 2. That's crazy. How are you, Shock? We're doing all right. We're doing all right. How you doing, man? 120. If water isn't wet because it makes other things wet but isn't wet itself, is red paint not red? Yeah, it's definitely red. That's an observable property as opposed to a physical property. Red paint is red because you can look at it and say that's red. It doesn't just make things red, it's also red. It's an observable property and not a physical one. My diabetes triggered after having White Castle for the first time, so I blame it. That's crazy. Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out soon. It's going to be peak. There's no way that's a real thing. That's a real movie coming out. There's actually no shot. Bruh. We're cooked. Is the blue stake challenge blue stake, or does it only make attempted runs blue stake? I have no idea. Did that send? It doesn't look like it. They're getting rid of the original for the sequel? What do you mean? I guess I just thought of a counter to my counter. Hot things burn stuff, but they aren't burnt. They gather for Bob Barker's funeral and his eyes shoot wide open and he gets to beat up Adam again. What? Eminem is going to be in it? That's crazy. Is mud considered not wet by that logic? Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't know if I would consider mud wet in the first place. I think mud is wet. I think it has to be wet in order to be mud. But considering mud as something that is wet is kind of strange to me. But I think mud has to be wet in order for it to be mud. Otherwise, it would just be dirt. What is this challenge? Check the pinned message. It's horrible. Do we have charm tag? We lose. Unless we get extraordinarily lucky. Mud's goopy. I mean, yeah, but like, it's wet as well, I would argue. Please top deck two clubs. God damn it. Ugh! Cooked. Cooked. Wah, wah. I'm alive, folks. Don't worry. What's up, Troll Joker? Welcome in, dog. Mud is not wet. It's just really dirty water. No, that's definitely not what mud is. That is definitely not what mud is. That's bait. That's bait, because I can't refute that that's what mud is. Water is just really clean dirt. I swear the hook isn't random. It just takes the cards you need the most. Tell me about it, dude. Bro said Minsu attempt. We're really naming the attempts after Squid Game characters now. One time Hook left me my 1 steel card I needed to win. I don't believe it. I'm out. Good luck with this BS challenge. Appreciate the wishes, man. We getting to attempt 1,000 today? Probably not today, but in general, maybe. Water is the mud, wet isn't. Water is the mud, wet isn't. Hello? No way this is possible. It's definitely possible. It just requires an insane amount of luck. Blue Pog? No way that counts as blue. Chat, are we counting shortcut as blue? There's no way that shortcut is blue. New topic, it's called the kitchen because you kitch all the food in that room. Mods, timeout. Led for 10 minutes. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. Finally beat Black Duck Gold Stake today, thank God. Huge. Shortcut is 63% blue, 37% green. I'd say it counts. All right, well, Gangsta, who is the creator of the challenge, said no. But literally everybody else that I've seen has said yes. So I'm going to say shortcut counts. I don't care. It's not going to matter anyway, but I'm going to say it counts. The challenge maker wants you to suffer. Remember that? I mean, it's literally the point of the challenge. GG's. All right. We'll go to attempt 150. And then I'm going to cut off this challenge for tonight. We'll come back to it because I think this is definitely winnable. But I don't want the entire stream to just be this. So I'm cutting us off at 150. I hate blue. Me too, brother. Okay. That's actually so sad. Like the worst angle for a straight flush of all time as well. Gangalang the Celestial does literally nothing there. Level 2 flush still requires 2 hands to win, and level 1 Neptune wins. Are you allowed to open packs even if they aren't blue? No, they have to be, at least the majority of them has to be blue. I feel like they made soul cards less rare because my first 2 months of playing I saw like 1 total and I've seen like 10 in the last week. They definitely have not been made less rare. If I had to guess, it's probably just recency bias. You've probably been playing the game more than in, like, your first month. And so the frequency of soul cards has probably gone up because the frequency of games played has probably gone up. That's my guess, but it also might just be you're insanely lucky. There's still 0.2%. Yeah, I know. The game hasn't been updated in, like, months, dude. I think it's been over a year at this point, actually. So this is how I know the game hates me. We get the Justice card into a boss blind where all of our clubs are debuffed, and also into a boss blind where we don't draw the flush to begin with. That's actually so tragic. Because Justice is actually, like, a win con. And a damn good one at that. Yikes. Okay, that's promising. Sick. Surely we come across some sort of scoring joker, right? So that we can reap the reward from this investment tag. Spoiler alert, no we don't. Why has the pillar appeared so many times? Just loves me, I guess. Nada. Ant on my desk. Cool. My bad, chat. Sorry if that was loud. This is just barely doable with the hook. Now it's not. Okay. Tragedy. Decent straight flush angle. Well, we're cooked. Mike, guess what I just got on the Cobblemon server? Tyrantrum. If I were to guess. God, I can't talk, man. Guys, he's eating something not blue. He should be disqualified. Wait, you're so right. Trail mix isn't blue. It's over for me. It's Jover. Yeah. Vanilla Nuzlocke will be the next thing that we try. One less hand and one more Joker slot would solve all problems. Oh yeah, for sure. What's up, Luchador? Thanks for pulling up, babe. He's undisqualified because of blue shirt? Hell yeah. Appreciate you sticking up for me, Twitch chat. All right, we have, what, 7 more attempts to do this? All right, I said we would stop at 150, so we have 6 more, I think. When will there be a steak that's good? What do you mean? There are already quite a few steaks that are good. Just can't give me that charm tag, can you? Just can't give me that charm tag. No foil tag either. Rough. Tragedy. Okay, another charm tag into psychic. This is a good start, provided we can draw what we need. That's really nice. Onyx agate when you can't afford it, I would freak out. Bro, are we serious? Charm tag remains just slightly out of my grasp at all times, man. It's actually so tragic. All right, last attempt. This is looking like a really bad one. Perfect. We're not even going to draw the flush. Smash like. All right. Well, whenever I decide to pick that up again, we'll be on attempt 150. All right. Let's rotate to a different challenge, shall we? Let's do some vanilla nuzlocking. Okay. So let me unpin the messages. Something different, finally. I'm like so confident. My ego is going to be the downfall of me because I'm so confident that that's beatable. That has to be possible. It just has to be. I'm so confident in it. Okay. But I got to type this in YouTube chat first. Balatro Nuzlocke Challenge. First Joker in any can only take first Joker in any shop. No duplicate Jokers. If you can't open Buffoon packs, you'll never make it past Ante 3. Can't even open an Arcana pack for a Trib. We have made it past Ante 3 in the past. Because Fibonacci exists. Fibonacci is insane for that challenge. But yeah, everything else is like not great in the early game. Only take the first Joker in any shop. No dupe Jokers. No using consumables in blinds. If we see... if score catches fire, we must reset. Right? That's all the rules? Yeah. Maybe Ghost deck instead of Blue deck. I mean, Ghost deck would be better, but I'm beating it on Blue deck just because I think it's funny. The point of the challenge is not to be easily completed. The point of the challenge is that it's comically difficult, but still possible. Okay. New challenge is pinned. We're going to try... So the history behind this challenge is I used to be a Pokemon streamer, and I would run a lot of Nuzlocks. If you don't know what a Nuzlocke is, it's just a more difficult way of playing Pokemon. And so I translated the rules into a Balatro context and played with those rules with the Pokemon mod. which turns all of the jokers. It adds like over 200 jokers, and they're all based on Pokemon. And I beat every single stake with that rule set, but chat wanted to see if it was possible in vanilla. So I'm not going to go through every stake. I'm just going to play gold stake. We'll do gold stake yellow deck, just so that we can maybe get a W here. Is the soul shiny claws? In the mod, there was a treatment that was shiny, and that was shiny claws. I guess, yeah, soul can be shiny claws for vanilla. That works for me. All right, so anyway, let's get this show on the road. Obviously, yellow deck makes this like a lot easier, but that's fine. This is especially in comparison to the challenge that we just played, this is a relatively tame challenge, so I'm fine with like not difficulty maxing. Okay, so this rental rocket is our encounter. Sorry, let me finish chewing. I should probably not talk with my mouth full. Jesus. This rental rocket is our encounter. We can either take the rental rocket or no jokers in the shop. So this golden joker is ineligible, and this buffoon pack we can't open. Well, we can open it, but like we can't take anything. I think I'm skipping the jumbo standard just because the rental rocket is kind of annoying. Shock, get rid of the attempt to counter. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I got you. W chat, thank y'all. Okay. Probably still go for the flush here. Can't take Rocket because Team Rocket's an op. Wait, you're onto something. Gotta go for hearts. Tragedy befalls the nation. Actually, I think this might win. Yeah, no, this wins. Okay, perfect. We lose all of our money, but that's okay because we're still alive. Next encounter, Obelisk. Are we serious, man? This is going to be an Obelisk pivot already. Oh, God. Hydrate, I got you. I don't think we take Obelisk here. I think we just save our money. Maybe we need it for this boss, though. I think we maybe just take it purely on the prospect that it makes this boss more consistent. And it's like not a bad win con anyway. Oh wait, Psychic. I'm an idiot. Okay, 355. We can play a straight and we win. All right, minus $1, but that's fine. Rocket now pays for itself, and then after this, it gives us like exponentially more money. So that's pretty sick. We have to take that because we just have like no scoring otherwise. That clearance sale is pretty cool. What was streamer cooking? Listen. My goals are beyond your understanding. All right. Let's just get that clear. Let's make that clear. All right, I'm going to reset the obelisk just so we can spam high card, because I think spamming high card into the obelisk is going to be our greatest win con. Shock, I'm going to say something cool. If Aiden votes in anything, I will vote against it. And if Schmeckles votes in anything, I shall vote with that. See, wasn't that cool? No, that was actually kind of stupid. I'm not going to lie. The minus $1 was to scale the obelisk. Well, like, ideally it was, but we did not do that. Why y'all ops in chat, bro? That's crazy that we have mod ops in chat. Agate. It's eternal, which is pretty buns, but that's like, if we get club out of the way right now, and then we can just play into that for the rest of the game. maybe that's not the worst play of all time. I think we just take this, honestly. There's also the prospect of skipping for investment tag here. How many high cards have we played? I think we skip for this, honestly. I'm playing Hollow Knight. Why am I getting mentioned? Why are you still playing? You got flames? Oh, I did get flames. Yo, I'm an idiot. I completely forgot about that. Score caught fire. Yeah. My bad. Agate literally the moment we stop blue percent. True. Back when I wasn't a mod, he was chill. Then I became mod and we just started hating each other. Okay. Better flush. Oh, wait, I can't play that because it gets flames. God damn it. Does any flush that I play here get flames? That exactly wins. That's actually so frustrating. Oh, wait, no, I'm an idiot. I just don't play the ace. Hello? Smash light. I mean, we had to play 2 hands anyway. What's the challenge here? Check pin message. If you were here for the Balatro Nuzlocke, it's the same exact thing, but just with vanilla. Rental reserved. We are selling that, John. I will tell you that right now. But we can maybe get a little bit of value out of it before we sell. Poggies. Plus $1. That's fine. Actually, we're neutral because that was a sack hand. Plus $1, baby. Dubs. Streamer is burning the kitchen tonight. I'm not burning the kitchen. What do you mean? We're fine. Seltzer? That's awful. I think we have to take it here to survive, though. Okay. Unless we just get absolutely mogged by our deck. In which case, we don't survive anyway. Pin didn't load, had to refresh. Oh, gotcha. 2 pair does not win on debuffed cards. I'm almost certain. Nope. Shock, I'm gonna have to agree with Aiden. You are kind of burning the kitchen. I'm not burning the kitchen, chat. The kitchen is still completely fine and intact. All right. The kitchen is not being burnt. We're fine. We're chilling. $8. Rental bus. Oh, God. I think we have to take that. Scaling Molt is just so good. Mega Standard is buns. Horrible opening hand. Let's absolutely go. Let's go for maybe a diamonds flush. Provided it doesn't crash the bus. That's like maybe our best hand. Okay, well now we can do a straight. And still not a lot of points, but I guess we have Seltzer. Okay, it's a decent amount of points. Play the pair. Copium goes stupid this stream. Shut up. It does not, chat. We're fine. This is possible, okay? This one's actually possible because we've done it before, just with different Joker sets. $4. Okay, this is good, but it's really bad for our econ. This is a fantastic start, but it's really bad for our econ. I almost want to take this handy tag, but we need econ Jokers more than we need, like, that type shit. But now we're scoring like insanely high. As a non-doubter, I must say he is not burning the kitchen. See, chat, not burning the kitchen. How about that? $10. Idle? Are we serious? Will there be predictions? Okay, I low-key forgot about predictions, but after this run, yeah, we can do predictions. We can't take that judgment card. I'm just gonna skip because I completely forgot what we've seen as far as bosses. That's what I was looking for. No way, idle. We're not taking idle. I mean, I guess there's no point in not taking it, but that's like kind of bad. What do we have extra copies of anything? No. I'm gonna hold off on using the death card. Just gonna play this. Excuse me. Okay. We're still winning. Minus $6. This is really bad. We're making more than 6, though. Supernova's huge. We'll take that Judgment card along for the ride. Go next. This is actually not looking that bad. You can't use the death card? Oh, wait, true. Chat, I'm forgetting. Yo, I'm actually washed. Chat, I'm actually washed. That's my bad. That's my bad. $7. Okay, we see a Joker, so we can't use Judgment. Tragic. I think we just go next. Handy tag. No. Yes, you can just in packs. Yeah, but I was about to use it in a blind like an idiot. Ace of Diamonds. W idle proc for +1 molt. Hell yeah, or +2 molt because it's a ×2 and not a ×1.5. Did you see the double Yorick I posted in Discord? Nah, not yet. Not yet. That's kind of fire though, low-key. W not getting supernova value, my bad. We want to come across a shop where we don't see a Joker so that we can pop this Judgment at some point. Let's take the banana along for the ride, go into the Arcana pack because there's surely a Hermit in here. Punished. Yeah, let's just make aces. Why not? Sure. Streamer title is wrong, by the way. It's still on blue %. Title says blue % and the vanilla Nuzlocke. I'm keeping it because I'm too lazy. Oh, that's a pair of queens. That's somewhat tragic. Okay. We're surviving. Our econ is just horrible right now. Streamer's cooking with a Bic lighter and ice, so he's not cooking shit. Shut up, Aiden. You know damn well I'm cooking. Okay, no Joker. Pop Judgment. Credit card. Yeah, that about tracks. Yeah, that about tracks. Negative tag, speed tag. Into the wall. So we're cooked. So we're cooked. That's just more proof you're not burning the kitchen. I mean, true, I guess. If you want to look at it that way, that's fair. Shock, you're using a birthday candle to cook a steak? The fuck you mean I'm cooking? First off, you spelled steak wrong. Second off, I am still cooking. Don't diss my man's ice sandwiches. Shock can cook them real nice. Correct spelling of steak followed by fuck you. Oh, I'm not the one that misspelled steak, bruh. Cooking a chicken by slapping it? That's exactly what we're doing here. Oh my god, Eternal Rental Summit. Just actually bend me over, dude. These rentals are gonna kill us before wall does, but the wall doesn't help, we'll say. The wall certainly does not help. We need card sharp, like, immediately. Slapping it with a sticky hand. Slargs. What's up, Slargs? No card sharp, Sag. We need a miracle. I feel like that constitutes. Or at least it can constitute. No judgment, sad. Really not what I was after. All right, well, 07s. Wow, and the worst opening hand of all time as well. That's actually catastrophic. Plus mult trigger? Still not enough, even though we got it. That's actually so sad. Need 14k, that shit's not happening. We were actually somewhat close with that mult hit, though. Alright. Let's run it back. Mods, run predictions from this run forward. From this run forward, please. This does not win, if I'm not mistaken. No, but it does get close. Play the pair for the supernova that we're definitely getting. Nah, I'm lazy. I'm taking that shit away, bro. I'm being so dead ass. Eternal Rental Scholar. We are not taking that. Whee! Go next. Forgot how to gamble for a hot second. Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. We're back. We're back to being able to spend them channel points. $9. Rental Steven. Let's absolutely go. That's going to do literally nothing for us for this boss, and then we're just going to pass away. Can someone believe? That's what I'm saying, man. Prediction not looking great. Yeah, not really. Bang. Scale Steven for at least something. Oh my god, dude. Tragic. I'm sorry, Shock. No, we're chilling. Okay. Back up to interest. Hollow Tribe. That's so ass with Square Joker, but like that's probably one of the best Jokers that we can ask for on this challenge. That's so buns with Square Joker, but like it's pretty great in the grand scheme. Play one of each to the Square Joker. Actually, it's hollow for right now, so we can just treat that like a plus mult Joker just for the time being. I didn't even think of that. My brain's kind of small. That isn't Steven. His name is Steven. Not many people know that, but his name is Steven. All right, we're popping a Jupiter here. Or a Jupiter. Jesus Christ, a Judgment. God, chat, I'm cooked. Family, we're almost assuredly not using, but we'll rare block with it, I guess. Shock, what is that calc mod called? This is Phantom's preview. Phantom spelled like the Balatro player, so F-A-N, not P-H-A-N. His name is November. Nah, his name's Steven, he told me. I can't use the devil card in the blind, I just realized this. Shock, I'm gonna just take a shit on my phone. Hold up. What? You felt the need to... you felt the need to tell me that? Why? Okay, Swash here, even though it's perishable, is not bad. Go next. Needle action. So now we're probably looking for that flush action. We got her. Nice. Shock, I'm gonna take a golden shower. Hold up, bro. Time to go for the flush 4 with the 4 fingers. True. Foil shoot. I mean, that's just pretty good. We'll take. We'll take. All right, now we got to save some clams. Now we got to save some clams. Play the pairs into the Steven. And we're winning too much. Oh, wait, I just got flames. Son of a bitch. The Needle just loses the run, right? No, we made an exception for Needle because otherwise Needle would just be a run killer, and that's not super fun. Pay me? Yeah, chat, pay up the non-believers. This wins. So we cannot play that. This chat deserves to go on death row. That is a crazy sentence. This doesn't even win. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. I was one off. My bad. My bad, chat. Arithmetic's hard. We have to take idle if we're going to take anything. Well, I'm going to take the judgment for the shop where we don't see a joker. We're going to play our flush. And then we're going to play another flush, hopefully. Okay, never mind. We're going to play this. Then we're going to play not a straight flush so that I don't die. Profit, yay. The doubters are about to be cleaning up, bruh. That's so ass. I'm taking grabber here, just going next. That's so buns. We might have to take it, though, because, like, what if we don't get molt? We're also into monoclase. This is, like, exponentially worse than it normally is. God. I think we just have to take this. That's so tragic. 654, sure. 7654. Bruh. I can never vote nay because everyone votes nay. I mean, that's not stopping you from voting nay. Okay, there's our straight. I would love to pop this judgment. If you play a straight, you lose. You're actually so right. Oh my god. Gonna have fire. Chat, I am not locked in. It's been so long since I've played this challenge. Jesus. Okay. The 4 of a kind wins, but the full house doesn't. Believers, very good payout if you bet. Okay, well that payout is void because I lost before we even did the payoff. Before the prediction was even over, so y'all could have just rug pulled. Another prediction back up. Play 3 of a kind, win. Oh, all right. I got to remember the restrictions of my own challenge, chat. This is a very difficult thing for me to do because I am a lobotomite. Even like a pair here, like even 2 pair, I feel like scores out. It's +8. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. I believe in you for real, for real. I appreciate that, man. Many thanks. $8. Ramen? No, not perishable rental. Hook action. Just play pair. Play bigger pair. You can do it, lie. What is this challenge? I'm late. There's a pin message describing it. Okay, 3 pairs get her done. This challenge is literally just force. I mean, that's what we found out in, okay, generational shop. That's literally what we found out doing this with the actual Pokemon mod. This is literally just force pair the challenge. The sooner you can force a pair build that works, the sooner you get out. Cruiser with the follow, welcome in. No Steven procs is gonna start to kill me. And I maybe don't like dying that much. Mercury card here would be very much appreciated. That works too. This might be too much, actually. It's +16 on top of the bus. Okay, it does not get flames. We're chilling. It wins. It does not get flames. Shock, I've never doubted, and you know this. Can I doubt to farm points, or shall I stay loyal no matter the cost? I don't care, bruh. That's so tragic. I don't think we take either of those, honestly. Shock gotta go. Good night. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Have a good night. We'll make a rock over a face card. Go next. Can you go for a straight here, maybe? I think pairs are probably just better. This wins. It has to, right? Yeah, that gets flames. This surely doesn't, though. Still get like a bit over halfway there. Okay, it gets 2/3 of the way there. That is fine by me. And this is probably chill. Yeah, we're chilling. I need a chip joker or even a Mercury card at this point would be fine. Just like something. Telescope voucher would be sick. Let's redeem Grabber. Let's buy you. Hierophant Empress. It's not bad. I think we can dig into one Arcana pack. Let's make 10s, sure. Just to get the faces out of our hand. Monoclay here should not matter that much. Tragic pull. That's actually insane. That is a lot of chips, though, which is what we need right now. Okay, that's not that bad. Not loving it. Go for spades. Tragedy befalls the nation, man. I think we just have to continue going for spades. Oh, we got the straight. Does this win? This does not get flames, I'm almost certain. There's no way this gets flames. Yeah, we're chilling. Okay. Once again, Mercury card, Chip Joker. Chip Joker especially, but like also Mercury card would be cool. Not what I meant. This would have been so much nicer. Unfortunate. Let's do this. Let's do this. And then let's Priestess and hope we get Mercury. We do not get Mercury. But we are planet blocking. We still do not get Mercury. That's so pog. And we're on the wall, man. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm top up tagging. That's so ass. That's so buns. That was a throw, to be fair, but like, that's so buns. That could have been so much better. Okay. This probably scores too much if I had to guess. Throwing in the background while I tried a purple, orange, and gold stake blue deck. Well, good luck, man. Hope you get there. Yeah, this wins. Need a slightly shittier flush. Think we found it. Shock, can you call me a good boy? No. About to lose all my points I spent believing because streamer throws. I can't believe it. I mean, we're not going to lose because of that, but we are in a worse spot because of that overall. Delayed Grat. I honestly might take this. Hydrate, I got you. Let's take the Arcana pack first. Honestly, no. Let's sell these guys. Game really wants me to play flush. Shock, I never left, but can you call me a good boy? No. You look thirsty. I appreciate it, man. So ass. Finally. Taking that just for some good econ. We're going to put a pin in you. Can Completely forgot what boss we were facing. We're cooked. Maybe not. We are sacking delayed grant value, though, which is pretty sad. Oh, and no flush. Huge. Bro. There's our big hand. That's still like probably 6K max. Yeah. Glad I doubted. Shock, yesterday was National Mango Day. We survived hell. What do you mean? Mangoes are peak. Ass cheeks. GG's. Such a big payout. 07 to all of my 2 points. I bet I'm believing. Hell yeah. All right. Restart the predictions. Lock back in. Go for flush. This doesn't win. Sixes, I guess. Yeah, we're chilling. They added a new Joker called the Eugene Joker, and what he does is he opens Undertale on your computer and forces you to do a whole true pacifist run each Joker activation. That'd be sick. I doubted. I figured. Those are both bad. Go next. Top deck flush. Huge. Wish we could do that more in blue percent, but it is what it is. Bro. That wins. National Mustard Day gonna be worse. What are we on about? Shock, have you not been on TikTok or are you still banned? Both. I mean, we gotta take Mad Joker to just not die. I don't think this wins with debuffs, especially. Yeah, we're chilling. Now we just play a flush. Poggies. Ugh. What do we got? Droll Joker. Horrible. Perishable Droll Joker at that. I can't speak. I just realized gold stake, evil gold stake run. True. Can you try to score 80,085 in a single hand? I'll do my best, dear chatter. This is 60, or yeah, 60 times 12. This is 720 on a hand, right? This doesn't win. Yeah. The newest brain rot is mango and mustard. It's annoying as fuck, but people were memeing National Mango Day because of it, bro. Eternal Rental Cloud 9. Yeah, that's actually kind of funny, though. Then we just play 9s the whole time and we get bank. That could actually be really funny. I'm taking this. I'm taking this and just banking on the fact that we play a shitload of 9s. It's not a good idea, but it's a funny idea. Mustard is because of the Kendrick song? Yeah, I figured. And Mango's because of stupid funk song. Gotcha. Alright, I'm going to play this just in case the full house wins in 1. We lose rent on Cloud 9, but then we get it back. Faceless Jonkler. We cannot have 2 Eternal Econ pieces. I guess we're leveling up pairs. People are making edits of it too. Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen. Oh my god, dude. We could have had Grimbo if I would have rerolled 1 time prior. Tragedy. Rad with the follow. Welcome in. We're cooked. We're cooked. Almost assured. Oh, God, I didn't even read. It's the fish. Yeah, we're so dead. Three queens in hand is crazy. I have one more two-pair hand. Tragic. Evil fish blind? True. All right. Bang, new prediction up. Lock in. This straight wins, so we don't want to play it. My 300 points from following a month ago? No. That'll happen. This wins. By a lot. Can't be having that. So we'll go for the straight. Hopefully we top deck a 10. Huge. Actually, we can go for this, right? I don't want to risk it. I know the straight doesn't win. And I'm too lazy to hit the calc button. He doesn't know it yet, but he's already dead. That's crazy. Now I'm winning just because you said that. Certificate? Bro. You can give us blue seals, and blue seals are pog. Okay. Okay, we're so back. Go for the hearts flush. Okay, we're not keeping that just so we can score out, but that's actually pretty cool. Is calc short for calc? Is calf short for calculator? Calf. I get what you mean. Yes, it is short for calculator. I put 10 on yes. Hell yeah. Excuse me. Calc autocorrect? Yeah, I got you. Okay, we do have a blue seal, which is really nice. I'm re-rolling for a joker. Oh my god, if you could have been one to the left, dude. That's so sad. Burnt joker would have been so hot. We'll just go for this straight. 7654, right? 76543. I'm an idiot. Still need a 4. All right. Or a 9. I don't discriminate. Okay. People be believing just for that 1 to 165 payout. I mean, they're watching a Balatro stream, right? And obviously, we have some high rollers in chat. Nothing winnable here. Very sad. All right. Run it back. This will be the last run of the night. So vote wisely. Bro. Okay, I guess that's good for us not winning in one hand, but... That's catastrophic. My 10 points. That 1833.05 payout for me would have been huge. True. Okay, we'll play the crappy flush so that we win, but not in one, so that we don't see flames, I guess. Are you trying to get something certain? Yeah. Check the pinned message. We're doing a challenge run. Okay, that's pretty sick. Obviously, getting that this early means literally nothing, but like that's kind of fire. Maybe take that into account if you still have yet to vote. Rigged. $7. Juggler. Yeah, that's not it. Bro said I can't type. It'll definitely be fire. You said fire, you lose. Cap. Cap, and you know it. What's our boss? Pillar. I'm gonna take this just because we can sell it, right? I already voted yes before you got Blueprint. Hell yeah. Blueprint first shop is always my downfall. Yeah, it's not as good as one would think it is. To be fair. That being said, it is still pretty good. Oh, this shit's debuffed. That's so cool. This shouldn't win with debuffs. Not even close. Go for diamonds, I guess. Gotta love Blueprint anti-1 with nothing to copy. Die anti-2. I mean, with this challenge in specifically, it's fine. On yellow deck, I assume it's pretty good. Yeah, it's also better on yellow deck. This challenge specifically, it's always the play, though, just because we can only cop the first thing that we find. God. I think the play is to just keep going for diamonds. Realistically, we die here, though. That's actually so tragic. Cool. With Juggler as well. All right. Rigged in my favor? Yeah, true. All right. That's going to do it for tonight. I know we didn't do, like, any winning, but I kind of was not intending on it being... on there being very much winning. Okay. We could raid Unseen is still streaming, so we'll raid Unseen. They've been streaming for I was gonna say they've been streaming for a long time. They've been streaming for pretty much the same amount of time as me, so we'll drop a little raid by Unseen. Good night, boss. I appreciate y'all for being in here. I won about 150 points there. Huge. All right, chat. Appreciate y'all for watching. Love you guys. If you're on YouTube, jump to the description. You can join the Discord and just yap about, you know, Balatro or what have you in there. We got a pretty lively Discord, so if you want to just join and yap about random nonsense, that's always encouraged. Outside of that, if you're on Twitch, !Discord, !YT, I post daily on the YouTube, and you can also just join the Discord from Twitch. If you're on YouTube and you would like to participate in the raid, we are raiding the Unseen Explosion. They do modded Balatro streams. So if you want to go watch some mods, come over to the Twitch. It's also in the description. You can be a part of the raid. And yeah, that's going to do it for tonight, lads. Be back tomorrow. I'm thinking tomorrow is either going to be checking out mods or doing multiplayer. So we'll see which of those ends up being the case. But yeah, love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for sticking around for so long. I appreciate y'all. Stay safe, sleep well, and have a good one, chatters. Thank you for watching. Love y'all. See you tomorrow.